Gotta go live on TikTok as well. Oh Lord. You guys hear me on TikTok? I said TikTok. Can you guys hear me on Instagram? And before you start asking me questions, good morning, please. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We got a lot to talk about today. We got a lot to talk about. Let me go live on TikTok as well. Let me put it right here. Jesus Lord. It's been a long day already. It's only 10 o'clock. It's been a long day and it's only 10 o'clock. Almost 11. Let me share this on Facebook. Go here and share this live. Oh my gosh. Say good morning before you start asking questions. I just texted you. I'm gonna call you back in a few. I'm gonna call you in a few minutes. Yeah. You gotta come over here and start yelling at people for a second. Let me share this to the group. What's today? Tuesday? Hey Jackie girl, how you doing? Let me share this to the group. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Can you guys hear me on TikTok? Can you guys hear me on Instagram? Can you guys hear me on Facebook? Yeah, I'm coming to y'all this morning because I hope everybody knows all love. All right, so we're gonna get started. Basically, I've been tagged in a video that's going around on. Is that already what this week to be over? We've been getting tagged in a video on TikTok way too many times. And I want to say this with the utmost respect to everybody because we're all adults here, right? We're all adults. It has to come a time in your guys' life where you guys take this seriously. Especially in the time that we're living in now. Nothing is to be taken as a game or as a joke. As a DACA recipient, we can say that we are safe, but also we're not safe. You as citizens are not safe for the most part, right? We just have to do better. A lot of people don't know that they have a deportation order because they felt like they only came in one time or they were like young or whatever the case might be. You guys have to do a FOIA. I don't care who's telling you what it is, what it wasn't. You need to do a FOIA for yourself. When I have my conversations with my clients, it's the first thing I ask, about this, about that. We kind of go into depth a little bit. I have already all the information, so I'm able to go into a look at certain things that maybe they can't see. So know that we are good. I am the type of person that maybe if I go to my interview or when I went to my interview, my person that was interviewing me already knew not to even play around with me because that's just the type of vibe that maybe I bring. You know what I'm saying? Other people are not like me. So you can go into that interview and get chewed. You understand? If you have a deportation order, if you have any criminal charge, could be as small as marijuana, whatever the case might be. You guys need to pay attention to these things. This is your life. That person that got detained in the interview had a deportation order. It could have been an expedite deportation. It's different types of deportations and all these kind of things that I can't go into right now because it's way too much to go into. But sometimes you can't do these things on your own. Here at Dreamers Together, I won't take your case if you have a deportation order because you need an attorney. Most likely, I'm gonna send you to Charles Cook. 100% most likely Charles Cook. You understand? If you're in Texas, I'm gonna send you to Diana. You should not be doing these things on your own. I don't know if you guys think you guys are invincible. I don't think I'm invincible. I think I'm as regular as anybody else. I could get stopped the same way anybody can get stopped. And because you have DACA, I don't know where you guys are getting this thing where it's like, oh yeah, well I got DACA, they're gonna stop me and whatever. If they find anything in your file, in your case, when they're scanning all of the ID, you're done. You're done. It don't matter what attorney you get. It don't matter if God comes today. These people don't care. And I say that with the utmost respect because y'all already know how we get down here dreamers together. And we don't even play around like that. I had people get upset with us because we can't take their cases. I wouldn't play with your life like that. Respectfully, I don't care how much money you're paying. I just wouldn't play with your life like that. You shouldn't either. I just feel like we're at a big age right now that we shouldn't even be taking these things for granted and just be playing around with things like that. You know, I speak to people every day, and when they tell me that their lawyer is charging them $12, $13, $15,000 for an AOS case that can't be saved, I literally just want to, yell all the time. Because I just don't understand. You guys are rushing these things and they cannot be rushed. Like, this is your life. You know what I'm saying? Especially with everything that's happening in this world. This is the worst time for you to get deported somewhere. That's just that. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing? Unfortunately for that young lady that got deported at the interview, and then you got the wait, because then you got the news telling you, oh, a DACA recipient, oh, a DACA recipient. Listen, once you go to that interview, you're going for an AOS or green card interview. DACA has nothing to do with anything. You went in for a green card interview. DACA has nothing to do with anything. If you have a deportation order, that deportation should have been closed. You should have never been at that interview. And I'm saying that again respectfully to everybody, because everybody think I be saying things just to be saying things. I don't be coming up here trying to waste nobody's time. If I can't help you today while I'm over here doing the live, or when the rest of us is doing the live, when Frekreta's doing the live, there's no reason for us to do this. We've been doing this for way too long. It doesn't matter what kind of deportation you have, you need an attorney. You should not be doing these things on your own. We've been telling you, apply for renew your DACA days months before. Then y'all want to go back and forth with me in the comments. I'm not doing it 6 months before. I'm not doing it a year before because da 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 da. Then don't do it. You don't have to go back and forth with me about renewing your DACA a year ahead. You know why? Because if I had DACA, I would have been doing it that way. But I'm a U.S. citizen now. You know why? Because I never waited for nobody to tell me what to do. It's my life, and I have to do whatever's best for me and my family. I feel like it's that simple. It's that simple. You want to go back and forth with me because I'm telling you to renew your DACA a year ahead. Like, what? Like, what exactly are we doing? You know what I'm saying? And it's very sad to see these things happen. It's very sad to see these things happen. It is very disappointing. We've been on this Facebook group and all the social media platforms for a minute now. In which I get why you guys are always tagging dreamers together and things, but it's just like we should know these things already. Somebody's a little like audience. It's just like, man, when are we going to learn? You should not be filing anything alone if you have a deportation order. We only have DACA. That's it. That's all we have. Do you guys see the era that we are in right now? They said that a DACA recipient got detained at a biometrics appointment. And I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys again. Half of the time that we get detained at any place is because we have something else on our jacket. They're not just randomly stopping DACA recipients anywhere. And I'm going to say that again respectfully because I don't want nobody to get like, yo, Vanessa, no. Y'all got to get it together, man. There's only so much that Dreamers Together can do. There's only so much that I could do, you know? They're not just, obviously, if you don't have no type of status or anything, they're going to stop you and, this and that, and a lot of things can happen. If you have DACA, we're a little more safer, I would say, but we're really not. You know what I'm saying? We're still traveling with advanced parole. We haven't seen nothing, you know what I'm saying? We just got to get it together, man. If you most likely get stopped by somebody and get detained or whatever, there's something else in your jacket. But me and you ain't gonna go back and forth with it. You need a criminal attorney or you need another attorney, and it can't be me because I'm not an attorney yet. I'm gonna send you to Charles Cook. We just have to be like better. We just have to kind of like let me see if I probably can't post this, but there is a link. I'm gonna post it here. So if you guys can see it, I'm gonna post it on our Facebook group. I'm actually gonna make a whole video on the site to go to check if you have a deportation order. Let me tell you something else. Some of y'all even got 2A numbers and y'all don't even know. And then y'all come here, we figure it out, and then you get mad at us because we telling you what you got on your jacket. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all gotta get it together, man. I've had people really, really upset because we can't take their cases. There's so much that we can do, and I would never play with your life like that. Definitely not now. And young people, folks down south, forget about it. Forget about it. That site that I put on the thing, I can't do it on TikTok, but that's the site you go to see if you have a deportation order. The FOIAs are free. You can do your own FOIAs, man. We have a video on YouTube. You have a video on YouTube. Go get your FOIAs done. Go get them done. See what's on there. You don't know how to read it? Post it on our Facebook where we can help you. Y'all be giving me a headache. Like, I'm just trying to help. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be giving me a headache, man. Now everybody panicking because the DACA recipient. Listen, DACA got nothing to do with anything. If you have a deportation order, it got nothing to do with anything. If you went for your green card interview, it got nothing to do with anything. We don't do FOIAs now, but you can do them on your own. Somebody can charge you $500 for them. We don't do them. We have a video, a free video, so you can do them on your own. Take some time for yourself, man. This is not a joking matter. We play all day, but this is not a joking matter. Half of the time, like I said, 98% of the time, when somebody goes to a biometric appointment and gets stopped, I haven't even heard of people doing that, to be honest with you. And the people that go to their interviews and get deported or whatever, or can't, they can't come back in, it's because they have something else. They have a criminal record, or they have something else. We have to get it together. There's only so much that we can do. There's only so much a lawyer can do for you. That's it. We can't help you. Listen, you got to help yourself. Exactly. Como dice Stephanie. Last year I was dogging y'all, telling y'all, yo, go do the APs, go do the APs, da, 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 da. Everybody's sitting here waiting around. Look at that now. Now we got to wait a whole year to get an approval for an advanced parole. Because y'all sat in and y'all was playing around. Your son, daughter already 21. Can't get your green card because you sat here and played around. Now y'all mad at me because y'all can't do it. Like we gotta do better. And whatever people put on TikTok, man, I'm gonna tell you right now, I personally and my team as well, we don't like putting out like not sad things, but things that don't make sense. Because when a news outlet come up to you and be like, "Oh, you know what? This person got denied and they have DACA," they don't tell you the whole truth. Again, most likely don't even got nothing to do with DACA recipients. If you went ahead to a gun range and was holding guns and putting pictures with guns, and all of a sudden somebody stopping you and you getting deported because you was doing things you wasn't supposed to be doing. Simple as that. And y'all could be mad all y'all want, but that's just the simplest thing. You're not American on paper. Oh, you're not supposed to be renewing your DACA a year ahead. Now you stuck. Now you getting fired because we told you to do it and you ain't do it. The fear mongering on TikTok is crazy. I don't even like making videos like that because 9 out of 10, it's information that's missing. Then I come on Facebook and I see all these tags and all these things, and I'm just like, what is happening? You know what I'm saying? We have to learn also how to relax a little bit and dial it back. And when you see these people, fake influencers here on the social media platforms, they ain't telling you the truth. They just want clicks and views. And we don't do that here. We don't do that here. And the only reason why I'm making this video is because I've seen we get attacked like a lot on that one video of that young lady. At this point, she needs an attorney. Somebody's watching that knows her. She needs an attorney. She needs a good attorney. Let me see. I think Ellie just gave me the name. It was also that attorney from I don't know where she's from, but she was the one that brought that other DACA recipient that got detained as well in the airport. Remember, he also had a deportation order. Let me see. Regna Sharma. So we just gotta get it together. We just gotta get it together. And when we're telling you something, just do it. But y'all don't listen. Y'all literally be going back and forth with me in the comments on Facebook about renewing your DACA ahead of time. Listen, they're gonna do whatever's in their power to slow us down and make everything difficult for us. I keep telling you, we're not Americans, guys. Those timelines are not accurate. It's very unfortunate, but this shall pass. You know what I'm saying? We just got to make sure that we have all our ducks in a row because y'all be doing too much. You should not be applying for a green card or any other kind of status if you have a deportation order. You need an attorney. You need an attorney. I guess I was yapping too much. Let me answer some questions. Y'all be like, oh my gosh. Let's see. Yeah, so they just one of my clients and we filed her green card. She was very patient with me, appreciate that a lot. And she within 2 months, she already got her interview for her green card. You know why? Because she listens to me, I listen to her, and we cohesively work together. Amazing. In 2 months, my sis about to have a green card. Because we ain't sitting here playing around with y'all. Period. Okay? This is Gloria. Morning, I have a question. Do you not fucking get approved for an AP with no. They need to be legally married. The first time APs they're being slowed down, I think I saw like one approval. That was a while back, but again, they're gonna slow everything down because they already know. With me and they already know. So, hi, Jasmine. If you knew it, yeah, I mean, I think you're when I said, I'll be trying. If your DACA expires April 2027. April 2027, you have a little bit of time. You can depend. I feel like for me, it's more of like of the job that you have. Like if you need it for your job, I would do it, but that would be a you question. It's in April. Not yet. ¿Cómo puedo contratarte? dreamerstogether.org en la página web. Sí, a una consulta, las consultas son 50 a $35 y podemos hablar y todo eso con mi equipo. How long are renewals taking? Renewals are taking way too long. Vanessa, is it safe to travel to Mexico with an extension letter 751? I would say no, but if it's an emergency, then you can try your best, especially now. You just kind of have, this is a perfect example. It's like 6-7, how the kids say. We have to kind of be a little more, like, is it an emergency? You know what I'm saying? Is it an emergency? I personally, I wouldn't, because I just wouldn't put myself in that predicament. Renewals taking longer than 4. Yes, they are. I will send it in. Send your renewals in. Just get it done. Let's see what else. Again, some cases we can't take care of Germans together, but we refer you out to the attorneys that I know that will fight for you. So also reach out to your Congress folks. Everybody has a congressman that for the most part will help. Try it out. Don't rule that option out. Reach out to them and then just let them know, hey, I'm gonna lose my job, whatever it is. Can you guys please help me? That's another question you guys ask a lot in the Facebook group. You guys should already know how to do these things. Like, we've been doing this for a long time. Just reach out to your congressman. Hey, I have this thing going on. Can you help me? The first thing they're gonna say, hey, sign this paperwork so that we can help you, and that's it. Everything else is case by case. If I was at Daca since 17, married since then I could do with it. So you having DACA before 17 doesn't really matter. That will only matter if you go out of the country to get your green card. At this point, if you have 2 U.S. citizen daughters and they're over 21, you can just get your green card. That wouldn't really matter. Gloria, you need to be married in order for you to apply for them, because really visiting somebody in Mexico is not a reason to apply for AP. You can you can renew 6 months ahead. If you're at that mark where 6 months from now, renew now. Simple as that. Like, we wouldn't lie to you here, people. I'm just saying, we don't get nothing to, like, literally. We have a YouTube video on Facebook, on our website, how to renew your EAD card, how to apply for your advanced parole. We have a workshop that you can purchase on how to file for your 40 credits, and if you got an RFE for the 40 credits. Those things are available to you. Now that you don't want to go ahead and use those things, Ellie made a video in 20, God knows when, of your DACA renewal. You should be using that daily. When I see people taking screenshots and asking about the DACA renewals and stuff, I already know you guys are using the video that we made for you guys. So I'm going to deny those questions because you should be watching the video. Simple as that. Step by step on how to do it. But the problem is you're always trying to skip the line. That's the problem. Also, ¿qué pasó con Texas? Nothing ha pasado in Texas. I got my green card, but only 2 years. Should I do remote conditions on my own? Should I hire a lawyer? Depending on your situation. If you feel like it's a straightforward case, you could do it on your own. If not, then hire a lawyer or hire us. I have DACA and I'm married to a U.S. citizen. Would this be the right time to apply for a green card if you have a legal entry? Yes. Did you hear the story about the DACA recipient reporter from Sacramento 2 days ago? Yes, this is what my life was about. It was about her. Marta, I will double check. Or send me an email at support@dreamerstogether.org, and then I will double check. I hope it wasn't me, Marta, but I will double check it with you. So with the fellowship, I'm working on it. We have to make sure that everything is correct. Usually, because it's that costs a lot of money. I don't want to just take people's money. I have a batch of people that are waiting right now, so we're working on that. Okay, Martha, send me an email and I'll figure it out. But with the fellowship, and it's something that we do here at Dreamers Together, we go out to, it's not going to be to Mexico, it's going to be to the Dominican Republic when we do open it up again. So keep that in mind. I just don't want to take your money and then it's like we got to sit there, which is basically, you know, I just don't want that because that kind of causes a lot of issues. Times are hard. So I'm trying to work it out where maybe it could be simpler for people to apply. And it's going to be on our website. We're working on a whole shebang for that, you know. Also, if you guys are in Houston, we have an office in Houston. If you guys want to enter and volunteer for Dreamers Together, this is the perfect time. The same way you guys go ahead and tag me crazy on all those videos is the same way you guys can go and volunteer for Dreamers Together, so we can help more people. I hope I can go to Mexico today. Okay, but actually last year around the same time we were in Mexico, but you know we got to work. So renew my DACA back in November. When should I get nervous? I mean, I'm always nervous. So nice, Adrian. I think your thing cut off though. But I'm not gonna answer that question. They playing. They always been playing. But anyways, I'm gonna get off of here. Book a consultation with Dreamers Together. Myself, my team. We're the best to ever do it. You know, I honestly, again, the young lady that got stuck or got deported or whatever, we have to take those things that happen and kind of learn from it. You know, she will be back. I don't have a doubt. You know, we were talking about it with the team. You know, she will be back. So it's just gonna take a little time, especially now with everything that's happening and you know the government that we have and everything. But she will be back. I have no doubt in that. You know, usually when you have a deportation order, you have to travel with advance parole and then apply for your green card if you have a child or you're married with a U.S. citizen or whatever the case might be. But let's just learn from those mistakes, guys. If you have a deportation order, you need an attorney. We have plenty of good attorneys. Charles Cook is going to be going live tomorrow at 1 EST. I have sent them the videos already, so maybe he'll talk about it tomorrow and see what's going on. But you know, there's so much that we can do. You guys need to read. You guys need to be involved in your case. You know, sometimes I'm even texting my clients up and down, like, what's going on? This and that, whatever, you know, because we all have to be in tune and on the same page when it comes to things. It's very sad and it's a sad situation, but it wasn't because of DACA or because whatever. When people use that headline, oh, because of DACA recipient, no, it wasn't because of DACA recipient, nothing. It's just the law, like, you know. But I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna make a post on Facebook as well. Yeah, make sure you guys become a sponsor for Dreamers Together so we can open up this office and you guys can come to these offices and all the information you need for Dreamers Together is on our website. Okay, guys. See you guys